Beard tutorial. Let's go. So first things first, I'm going to take the darkest contour that I have and get the shape going that I want. So for this character, which is Adam from Hazbin Hotel, I am putting a little bit of scruff right there. Pulling it down ever so slightly. Next, I'm going to do the same with the eyebrows, not using any more contour than what I already have because I don't want them to be super dark. Alright, got a little bit of scruff on the side, so let's get these here for a sideburn. Covering my millennial hairline just a little bit there. Add some filler. Next, I got a crayon eyeliner. Let's get a little tiny little bit of scruff. Little bits, very light, very, very, very light. Now that I have those, a little bit underneath. Doing the same up here. Some more filling, so I follow along exactly where that contour hit. Follow along where the contour was. Light little lines, even in your hairline if you're a millennial like me. Now note that my natural eyebrows are not this thick, but what I did a little bit, just an extra little line underneath, extra little line on top, gives it more of that bushy eyebrow. Next I have my contour, powdered contour. Same color, just powdered form. Tapping it on. The shine. Bit of the shine there. I did do that with everything. Just going over it one more time. Okay, so you can stop here if you want, but if you want it to pop more, I'll show you how to do that. This little guy, be your best friend. So what I do is the same thing as I did with the crayon right over top. So there's that, and then you can do the same with the eyebrows. So carefully though, because good lord, if you mess up the eyebrows, you have to start over. Now yeah, you can make the eyebrows a lot less bushy, but this character's got freaking caterpillars for eyebrows, so it work. So yeah, you just do the same thing here. And if you have brown hair like me, you're not using a wig ever so slightly. You want to just barely touch how many of these swipes you have up here. And then you can always use your finger to blend it out. That way you don't have like a sudden dark line that does not line up. Now I do have a bit of shine, so what you could do is just go back over with that contour brush and just tap over top of it. And I do really want to point out that this method is also good, as you saw, for filling in hair. So I filled in that millennial hairline, I got that covered up, and I got sideburns and blended it all together. So if you are someone who can't grow in a full beard, I highly recommend trying out this method. Alright, so just to recap, I used a dark contour. You can either use liquid or you can use a powder. For the base, I used a crayon eyeliner. That is very important. So you get the light layer first. Then I went over top with a darker contour with a powder. That was the same color as the one that was for the base to get rid of any shine. Kind of give it more of like a natural texture to it. Then to make it darker, I went over with a liquid dark eyeliner. You can either use black, brown, whatever color works for the character you're using. Same with the crayon, same with the base. Whatever's darker than your natural skin tone will work as a base. Now, if there's anything else you want me to cover that's in more detail of what I did, I could do per eyebrows, I could do sideburns, I could do filler, I could do the beard, I could even go into how I did makeup for the other stuff that I did for this cosplay. Just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to get out more tutorials.